Take lots of notes. Welcome along my good friend, Arash, and give him a big round of applause, please.
You know, it's so great to be here. I've never been to London, and I'm loving the city.
And what I love about Arash is that when he's speaking and when he's teaching, he's so focused on helping everyone that's in that room. He's not focused on himself, he's just focused on helping every single person. There's a lot of similarities that Arash has with Bob Proctor, because Bob was all just about giving. It was all about taking all the energy off himself and putting it onto the person that he's trying to help, and that's exactly what I can see with Arash and what he's doing.
Coming back, reflecting on what an amazing trip we had in London for our Multiply Results event. I've never been to London, and I had a fabulous time in the city. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona, so about a 40-degree heat difference, so it was nice getting out of the heat and going in there. You know, the event, first off, was absolutely fabulous. The amount of people who showed up, we had about 100 or so people in the room. I love their commitment, people coming from Romania, people getting on trains all over. I met so many wonderful people. There's people I never met ever and who've been following me for many years. I wanted it to be different. I want every event to be different, but I base it on, we sent out a questionnaire what people are looking for. And I really planned this event for everybody who responded to the questionnaire. I always say, the whole purpose I'm doing these events is to give back, to meet people face-to-face. Proximity, there's so much power.
My name's Joanne McLeod, I'm from Manchester, UK. I'd say the most powerful thing I've learned today is to stop sending double-binded messages. You know, we conscious mind, subconscious mind. If I'm telling a person, a prospect, that I want to help them, but I'm giving off the vibration that I just want the sale, then it's never going to work.
Who do people say you look like?
Obama.
I remember when I was struggling, I just wanted the code to create success. Once I got it, I said, I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to this. This is my purpose. I'm going to help people until I can't help people anymore physically. This is just what I'm doing. But we had such wonderful participation. The event was supposed to end at 1. We didn't end until 3. I personally, when I say I mingle with people, I stayed and spoke one-on-one with every single person. And they deserve that. They invested in themselves. I always say, you can either have a reason to do something or not do it. And the people who were in that room created a massive transformation, which I was happy to see, and the energy of the room was great.
Hi, my name is Augustine Summer. I live in Edinburgh, and I would say the biggest lesson for today and that I'm taking home today and I will implement is taking massive action into my dreams and into my goals. Thank you so much for this. This was amazing.
How did you get here today?
I took the train yesterday night, and then I got lost in London, so it took me like 6 or 7 hours. Totally worth it.
London was wonderful. We went to some phenomenal areas in London. We got to see the Big Ben. We did the tourist with me and my family. My son absolutely loved it, probably more than anybody, so it was great. We went to 2 wonderful dinners. If you're from London, Milo's we went to, which was absolutely fabulous, and Amazonica. I'm really excited because I'm going to Miami in October and they're opening up an Amazonica there, so I'm gonna go check it out. But then I got to take my kids for the first time. We went to see AC/DC, that's my favorite band of all time. I've never seen them and they did not disappoint. I got to let my kids experience a train ride, and I mean, it was shoulder to shoulder. So that was a good out of your comfort zone moment for them. The concert just blew my mind. It was by far the best concert I've ever been to. And think about how good they are. I mean, they've been playing for over 4 decades, and still to play for 2 hours and 40 minutes, I was just blown away.
I'm Johanna, I'm 16 years old and I'm from Germany. The most powerful thing I learned today is how to find your purpose. and Arash said that it's the middle between the passion and your skill set, and that was very impressive, and I think I have to think about this.
My name is Megan Casey, and the most powerful thing I learned today and was reminded of is that the determinant in winning is attitude. And just a reminder that we're all navigating our current circumstances, and just to keep reminding ourselves of the goal and the version of us that has achieved that, and come from that thinking.
We are a tennis family since I was little, and going to Wimbledon, I call Wimbledon one of the meccas of sports, and I'm a huge sports fan. My wife, myself, my two kids, my brother and his fiance, we had a great time. The funny thing is, the day we're going to Wimbledon, my kids and I are having breakfast. My wife was meeting us in the lobby, and we're walking up the steps, and who do we meet? Gordon Ramsay. My kids recognized him first, so that was a cool moment for them.
What I took away from this event is that you need to really lock in. You can't have a wish, you need to be committed, you need to be disciplined, and that's something I'm definitely going to be implementing now.
The whole experience of London was phenomenal. Obviously, the whole purpose was the event we did, and I enjoyed it so much, and I'm in constant contact with a lot of the clients from that event who are messaging me. And if you were there, it was so great to meet you. If you're watching this, I really enjoyed it. And now, I told everybody in that room, I said there's two camps of people. There's people who want information, and there's people who want transformation. There's two types of people. There's people who want information, and there's people who want transformation. It's very different. Information, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're just gonna keep gathering, keep reading the book, keep watching the video, and you're not gonna see any changes. The people who want transformation are the ones that move mountains. That's where your dream is. The people who want transformation are the ones within 6 months are gonna change their life, literally in 6 months. And you may be watching this saying, will that really happen? If you do the work. If you work my model, the model will work, and these people are gonna see it over the next 6 months. So London, I can't wait to meet you again. I can't wait to see you. If you're thinking about transformation, you wanna take this very seriously, because it's what you do and what you don't do that matters. And we're gonna have several pop-ups coming in the future. I hope to meet you, and I hope to see you there. For me, I was so inspirationally dissatisfied. Yeah. I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'd never had anybody talk to me the way he talked to me. I mean, he just laid it on the line. Like, he was so direct with me, but he said, I remember the really shifted for me. He said to me, you don't need to believe this. You need to believe that I believe I can show you how. And I said, that makes sense. And so I said, he goes, that's what my mentor taught me. And the funny thing is, that's where I tell people now. Because I'm really good. I was always really good. I just didn't know it. I was always really good at accepting ideas. So the moment he said, just do exactly what I tell you and you're guaranteed to win, I did exactly what he told me. And years later, he said, you know how many people have told me they do exactly? You are one of the few. And him and I had such a tight bond, because at the end, we were masterminding together. He told me, no one's pushed me as much as I pushed him, because I always thought we could do it better. We had this mutual connection, but I was really good. That's why I'm really adamant about accepting ideas. Accepting ideas will change your life, because you're already doing it anyway. You know, I was thinking what Joel was saying, he was accepting a negative idea that it was opposite of what he wanted, right? They're not gonna buy. Well, when we start disciplining accepting ideas for us, like instantaneously, it's gonna change the direction we go. And I used to be with Bob, and I'd be like, if he taught me something, I wanted to teach it to somebody. You know, because I wanted to understand it. And I still do, I have a different set of dogs. I remember in the beginning, I would go out in the backyard and I would teach it to my dogs. Anything he taught me. And, you know, so the implementation is what's critical. It's what's critical that's gonna create the big results, but I can't even begin to express how important accepting ideas are. I can't even begin to share it with you. Like, it's so dramatic when you radically express. See, all of you have certain programs. I look at everybody in this room. I can see what you're feeling just by looking at you. You know, so I could see some of you are like, oh, maybe my goals should be bigger. I don't know, I'm not taking action, or this guy's full of shit. Whatever you guys are thinking, right? Like, you guys are all thinking certain things, and then one idea just pops. You're like, this is the idea. For a few me of service, right? Understanding service from a different position. But it happens so quickly. That's why I say mentorship changed my life more than anything. It's the biggest cheat code, and I've changed so many people's lives with it because I was a great number 2 before I became a great number 1. You have to be a great follower before you can be a great leader. And I will tell you, the deeper you go in this, the more aware you're going to become and the better it's going to be for you. Hey, it's Arash, and I've got something for those of you who've been asking, Arash, how can you coach me? How can I work with you? How can I get closer to what you're doing? Whether you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, or just someone hungry, I want to help you. And here's how. There's a link below this video. I want you to click it right now. All I'm asking for is your name, your phone number, and one question. What do you really want? How do you really want to live? That's it. Fill it out, and you're giving me permission to personally reach out to you. When you do, I'm going to connect with you and create a game plan. Now listen, if you've been watching my content and you're ready for a breakthrough, or you're already winning big and you're just obsessed with getting better, going even further, I'm the coach. We're in a new era, and when you click that link, you're saying, Arash, I'm giving you permission to stretch me, to push me, to bring me upwards. And I promise you, if you're ready, this will change your life. So stop waiting, click the link, fill out the form, do it right now, and I'll be in touch.